Hey everyone, welcome back. Last week we started at the beginning of the book of Matthew, and today we're continuing on through that book, and we'll talk a little bit about chapters 2 and 3. So I'd like you to pause this video right now and go read Matthew chapters 2 and 3. Now hopefully, having read that, you know that the beginning of Jesus' childhood seems pretty crazy. Yet I love it because we can see so clearly that God has a plan. We can clearly see that through all those events, from guiding the 3 wise men, to the runaway and escape to Egypt, to the return to Israel, to the proclamation that John the Baptist makes about Christ. These 2 chapters conclude with the baptism of Jesus by John the Baptist. And what an amazing event. I want you to hear those words again. As soon as Jesus was baptized, he went up out of the water. At that moment, heaven was opened, and he saw the Spirit of God descending like a dove and alighting on him. And a voice from heaven said, "This is my Son, whom I love. With him I am well pleased." That comes from Matthew 3:16 through 17. So nowadays, as life has been changed so much, many of the things that we have found our identity in, sports, school, work, friends, have all been disrupted. I want you to remember your baptism, where you were declared a part of God's family, washed of your sin in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And hey, if you haven't been baptized or would like to talk about how we can make that happen, please reach out and let's talk. I hope that right now, even amidst everything that is crazy in our world, we can still know and remember that God has a plan and that he wants you to be a part of it. That he wants us to remember our identity that comes from our baptism, having been washed of the sin that is in our hearts and in our lives. So remembering that, I'll see you next week as we tackle Matthew chapter 4, and I pray that you're doing well, and I look forward to being with all of you again. See ya.